Okay, I will admit it, for the longest time, I did not understand the keyless entry door locks for RVs. I didn't get it. I didn't understand why so many people love them. So I thought I would pick one up, try it out, and see what the big deal was. However, before I chose one, I wanted to do some research, and there's two main companies that a lot of people are using for the keyless entry RV door locks, but I wasn't overall impressed with some of the reviews on either one of these companies. I did a little bit more research to find out, hey, is there something out there that beats both of these products that people just haven't heard about yet? And I found a company that makes an RV door lock that I think personally blows the other ones out of the water. Plus, there's features with this one that the other companies just don't offer. The manufacturer of this door lock is a company called Carmtek, and today we're going to review their 10-digit keypad RV lock. Now, before you go buy one, there's a couple things that you need to check because these will not fit on every single RV. No aftermarket RV door lock will. So today I'll show you how to check for correct fitment, what is involved with installation, the features of this lock that make it unquestionably better than the competition, and finally, I'll give you a link at the end of the video that will take $dollars off the price of this RV door lock. Number one, your RV door has to hinge on the right side if you're standing on the outside of your RV. Next, your existing handle needs to look like one of these. If it looks like one of these, this 10-digit lock will not fit without modifying your door. And the last thing you'll want to check is the opening on your door after removing the factory RV door lock assembly. Okay, so to check the size of the hole in your door, you'll need to remove your existing lock. There should be a few screws on the inside of the door that you'll just need to remove. Then the inside handle should just pop out. Next, remove the screws in the plate by your striker. After that, the entire assembly should just pop right out on the outside of your door. And if your door has one of these plastic spacer plates, you'll need to remove that as well. Again, the height of the hole needs to be 3.75 inches, the width 2.75 inches, and the thickness of the door at 1.5 inches. It's a common size, but it definitely should be checked first. Okay, so here's what comes with the product. You're gonna get a set of batteries with it. You're gonna get some plates for the door jamb. And the first thing you guys wanna do is make sure you fill out your warranty information. This has a lifetime warranty. The instruction manual details how to install everything, which we're gonna show you how to do that when we get to the installation part of the video. Now, the nice thing about the Carmtek lock is it comes with an extra keypad overlay. That is a common problem with other RV lock companies. These overlays start to wear out and chip up over time. So this one does have a second one right in the box. This is the lock assembly itself. This is pretty heavy, guys. Everything is metal on this thing. I'm assuming these are the key fobs, which we'll talk about later. But this is nice. As I said, everything is metal except the lock buttons and the cover plate for the batteries. Both the interior and exterior handles are metal. This definitely has some weight to it. I'm impressed so far. So these are your key fobs, and you're able to control two locks with one key fob if you wish. Now, I only have one door on my RV, but you do have that option. Now, as I always do with battery-powered electronics, before I pull my RV door lock apart, I'm going to make sure everything works with the battery, so I'm just going to pull off the battery cover, put the batteries in, and we'll test everything out. To operate this lock, you just put in the code, and then you hit either the lock button or the unlock button. The really nice thing about this lock is the keypad lights up when you press the buttons. Everything seems to be working fine, and this is what it will look like from the inside of the RV. Okay, installation is pretty easy. You're going to take the outside plate first and put that inside your door. Just make sure you run your wires through the hole. Go ahead and reconnect your wiring harness. Okay, here's a little trick. You got to get these levers here on this shaft, and they are slotted so they're only going to fit one way. So you want to turn this one so the flat spot is on the top. That way you know when you're lining it up, the flat spot is on the top and the switch is at 12 o'clock. So for the one at the bottom, I'm going to put the flat spot at the bottom, and then we'll know this switch needs to be at 6 o'clock. Now this is where it can get a little bit tricky. You want to make sure you tuck your wires away so they're not in front of any of the screw holes and they're not interfering with any of the latch assemblies. Now you can go ahead and put the screws in on the inside plate, but don't make them super tight yet, guys. Just put them in so they're snug. After that, you can put the plate around your striker back in. Make sure both handles work. Now we can just check everything out. Now mine fit perfectly, but you may have to make some adjustments by just moving the lock slightly up, down, left, or right so that the deadbolt fits inside the door jamb. Now that everything's in and working, let me talk about a couple of the features on this lock. Over here, you're going to see a couple different buttons. So this is a volume control for the beeping when you press the keypad. You can set it to high, low, or completely off just by switching a button. Down here is another switch. This is for your key fob. If you're going to use your key fob to lock and unlock your door, you want to make sure that is turned on or it's not going to work. Also, it's important that if you're not going to use your key fob, make sure this switch is turned off, because with this on, it will go through batteries quicker than if it's turned off. The entire frame of this lock is metal. The handle is metal. The only things that are plastic on this unit is the battery cover and the latches. Another nice feature with this lock is that you have a separate latch that will lock the handle of the RV. And this latch here is for your deadbolt. Now onto the outside, the top key cylinder will lock the handle as well. And the bottom key cylinder, again, is for the deadbolt. The entire outer frame is also metal. The handle is metal, and another great feature is it's a 10-digit keypad, not an 8-digit keypad. Plus, the keypad will light up when you press the buttons, which comes in handy at night. I also really like the rectangular shape of this lock versus the curved locks that are very popular, but Carmtek does make the curved style lock if that's more your thing. So this lock is normally $279 on Amazon, but Carmtek has it on sale for $226. They also gave us a promotional link that I'll put down in the video description below, taking an additional $20 off the price, taking the total price down to $206. And this promotion will run through the end of June 2022. Now the link that we post will last indefinitely, but go ahead and share this with your friends and family now while it's on sale. I'll also put a link down in the video description to Carmtek's other products, which we will be reviewing in the coming weeks. I can't say enough about this RV lock. It was easy to install, it works as advertised, and I finally understand the keyless RV door craze. If you do want to help support the channel, you can do so by clicking the Super Thanks button, shopping from our links down in the video description, or if you want to buy us a coffee, you can use our PayPal donation link down in the video description below. And as always, all of your support is always appreciated. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.